This month, we're recognizing remarkable women in our region. A dietitian, a seamstress, and a master gardener. Joan West aims to use her skills to better the lives of others. ABC 22's Isabel Shoneman with her story.
For Joan West, gardening brings purpose to many parts of life, not just within her own.
There's a lot of aspects of gardening that are just so comforting, and stuff, and that's what I love about it in my work now, is that it brings a lot of comfort to people and joy.
Day to day, Joan is a registered dietitian at the State Psychiatric Hospital, but through her master gardener status, she created a community garden at the facility and teaches patients how to care for plants.
It really emphasizes how important plants are to individuals in the healing process, whether it's physical healing or mental healing.
Joan currently resides in Morrisville, and after testing the waters of the fashion industry in college, Joan followed her path into a nutrition program. And being a part of the garden community since childhood, Joan tells me much of her home is structured around her garden.
When my husband and I started having children and we moved here, we had a very small garden, and it slowly kind of got bigger and bigger. One of the things I always remember as the kids growing up is like, okay, what came from our garden today that we're eating for dinner?
And that's not all. Joan is putting her skills as a seamstress to good use. During the pandemic, she and her family made masks for those who needed them.
We lost track after 3,000.
Not letting the leftover fabric go to waste, she's using the pieces to sew blankets for children, keeping a mindset of sustainability both outside and inside the garden. Now, she gets to combine her day job with her passions.
Sometimes it's just a great big science project, and so you're trying something, and yes, it may fail. And that's kind of what I like about the garden community.
Joan has worked in acute care, children's special health needs, rehab, and now for the Department of Mental Health, using her knowledge to dig into the value of therapeutic horticulture.
We do a lot of companion planting. You plant things together because they have beneficial properties to each other.
Caring in nature, Joan's family has been through a lot.
My husband was diagnosed with multiple myeloma. He needed to undergo a stem cell transplant. And one of the requirements post-transplant is to have a very sterile environment. We took our kids' 3 bedrooms and turned it, just basically gutted it with the help of our children. This is now going to be my seed starting area.
In the future, Joan says she hopes to grow more beautiful flowers and expand her garden.
Ultimately, I'd like it to be a healing garden. Several years ago when Haley was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and another daughter was in a car accident, so she had a head injury, and they were out in the garden, and we put the chairs right next to the garden, and it was the year we had the best zinnias. They were tall and they were beautiful, and they could sit and watch the hummingbirds and the butterflies. And it's like, this needs to be a healing garden.
In both her home garden and the community garden at work, Joan tells me one of her favorite parts is seeing someone smile in the end, knowing her hands taught others how to grow. For Joan West, one of this year's remarkable women, I'm Isabel Shoneman.